One of the most common types of scams that people are being affected by and coming across are unsolicited emails, which are generally called phishing scams. They're phishing, they're basically sending out thousands of emails to people, hoping that some will bite, send them back some information, even acknowledge that they've got a live account that they can then follow up with further questions and further offers that sound really great, but in fact completely spurious, and you're not actually getting what you think you're getting from these providers, because the providers themselves are crooks.
1 in 10 Which members has been scammed in the past 5 years.
So basically I got scammed to the tune of £240. I felt really stupid. When I called the fraud department, they were quick to tell me that I'd been the victim of a phishing email. What happened was I was trying to log on to my NatWest bank account, and I hadn't logged on for a while, and so I was entering the wrong details and entering the wrong login. I did that a number of times. Then, on an unrelated incident, I checked my Yahoo mail and saw an email from NatWest. It said something like, "Your account has been put on restricted status," and then it went on to say that the reason that it had been on restricted status was because a number of failed login attempts. And because I had failed to log in, I thought, oh, this must be an email from NatWest. So I clicked on the link in the email, and it showed up the exact login page that NatWest provides its customers. So I started to enter my login details, and then I thought, hang on a minute, I work for Which. We advise people not to do this, not to click on email links, but even I even fell for that scam. So I closed down the page immediately, but it was too late. I think the scammers had already embedded a Trojan in my machine and then proceeded to take £240 out of my bank account. My guard was down, and I wasn't thinking, and I fell for that phishing email.
Consumers lost £6.1 billion to fraud in 2011.
If you've received a phishing email, key thing to do is do not respond to it. The second thing probably to do is keep hold of it if you can and contact your bank or whoever is purporting to be your bank. They'll probably put your mind at rest that it wasn't from them, so you know it was a scam, but also then you're giving them information that they can pass on to other potential victims and make sure that they're not defrauded. As soon as you think you may have passed on something that could compromise your finances, you should let your bank know immediately. Tell them precisely what you've received. If you've still got the email, send it off to them as well, and just be as completely upfront with as much information as you've given over. They'll probably put a block on that card or that account or whatever, so that no further transactions can be made, but you should be able to reclaim the money. You have total rights if you've been defrauded to get the money back from your bank. So as soon as you put it in a claim, that should mean that not only are they going to stop any further money going out of the account, but any that you've lost, you should get back, bar the first £50 of any transaction, although anecdotally we know that that's often waived.
Unsolicited phone calls, emails and texts are on the rise.
If you find you're getting nowhere with your bank and they send you a letter or correspondence of some sort, email, phone you and say they absolutely refuse to deal with your claim, or they say that you're not owed the money, at that point you can take the matter onto the Financial Ombudsman Service. The Financial Ombudsman Service is there for consumers. It's an independent body that will adjudicate over an issue that you may have with a financial provider. What it really means for you is that someone will look at your case and decide whether or not it has merit. And if they uphold your complaint that you would have made to them, then obviously they will require the financial provider to make good on that claim.
To see our full guide on how to avoid scams, log on to which.co.uk/scams.